I thought I was moving to a big city with deep dish pizza, jazz bars, and that iconic skyline. But no one warned me about the rent traps, the secret dibs system, or how brutally real the wind chill can get. Chicago is incredible if you know what you're getting into. So here's everything I wish I knew before moving to Chicago. Welcome to DeepMind Daily, where we talk about the real cost of city living, not the Instagram version. Because moving to a new city isn't just about packing boxes, it's about packing knowledge. Today we're diving into the truth about life in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. It's beautiful, it's bold, it's full of life, but it also doesn't hold your hand. So if you're thinking about calling Chicago home or just curious about what it's really like, this one's for you. Let's break it down. Let's start with the good stuff, because Chicago gives you plenty to fall in love with. The skyline? Unreal. Drive down Lakeshore Drive at sunset and try not to fall in love. I dare you. The food? Everyone knows about deep dish pizza, but that's just scratching the surface. There are entire neighborhoods that feel like food festivals. Little Italy, Greektown, Pilsen, Devon Avenue. From $2 tacos to Michelin star tasting menus, it's all here. And then there's the culture. Chicago has the bones of a working class city, but the soul of an artist. Blues clubs, street murals, live jazz, dance battles in Millennium Park. Culture lives here. In summer, this city becomes electric. People come out of hibernation like bears, and suddenly every rooftop is full, beaches are packed, and there's a street festival almost every weekend. The lake? It's like Chicago's ocean. You'd never think you're in the Midwest. But then winter hits, and this is where the real test begins. Nobody warns you how much the cold here feels like a personal attack. It's not just snow. It's icy winds slicing through your coat, frostbite warnings, and salt trucks rumbling down every block. You learn fast. Layering isn't fashion, it's survival. And parking? That's where things get a little weird. There's this unofficial but totally enforced system called dibs. When you shovel out a parking spot after a snowstorm, it's yours. People mark it with chairs, traffic cones, even folding tables or baby strollers. Move someone's dibs marker and you might return to find your tires slashed. I'm not kidding. Let's talk money, because moving to Chicago without understanding the cost is like jumping into Lake Michigan blindfolded. While it's cheaper than cities like New York or San Francisco, it's not cheap. Rent in areas like Lincoln Park, Wicker Park, or the West Loop can get wild, and once you add in parking, utilities, and that sweet 10.25% sales tax, your budget gets tight. And property taxes in Illinois, among the highest in the nation. Homeowners feel it. Renter or buyer, you'll pay for those skyline views. Here's what most people don't tell you. Crime is real, but it's not random. Chicago gets a bad rap, but the truth is more complex. Most violent crime is isolated to specific neighborhoods, usually far from where new residents settle. But don't assume. Talk to locals, study the blocks. Chicago is a block-by-block city. You can turn a corner and be in a completely different vibe. Public transportation, it works, mostly. The CTA is decent. Trains are reliable during peak hours. Off hours, be ready to wait. And while the L covers a lot, if you're not near a line, you're probably driving. And driving here? Good luck. People drive like they're late to a NASCAR audition. Potholes eat tires for breakfast. Chicago drivers are aggressive, and if you hesitate, they will honk loudly, often. This city is all about neighborhoods, and choosing the right one can make or break your experience. Lincoln Park feels like the suburbs inside the city, safe, scenic, and full of young families. Wicker Park and Logan Square are for the creative types. Think record stores, tattoo shops, and third-wave coffee. Hyde Park is intellectual and historic, home to the University of Chicago and Barack Obama's house. Bridgeport is old school, working-class Chicago with deep roots and no frills. Rogers Park is diverse, artsy, and right on the beach, with some of the city's most affordable rent. Each neighborhood is like its own little town. Walk it, talk to people, visit both day and night before signing that lease. Now for some insider tips you won't find in a brochure. First, don't wait until November to buy a coat. The good winter gear sells out by October, and you will need it. Invest in a real parka, waterproof boots, thermal layers, and gloves that actually work. Second, skip the chains. Chicago's independent businesses are where the magic happens. Find your favorite hole-in-the-wall taco joint. Hit up a local bakery. Go to that obscure jazz night in someone's basement. Third, learn when to leave your car at home. For festivals, Cubs games, or downtown on a Saturday night, take the train or Uber. Trust me. So, would I move to Chicago again? Absolutely, but only because I know what I'm getting into now. Chicago isn't soft. It doesn't pamper you. It makes you earn your comfort. But once you figure it out, once you find your rhythm here, it rewards you in ways no other city does. You'll build thick skin, thick friendships, and a deep appreciation for what it means to live in a city with real grit. If you want year-round sun, soft weather, and casual energy, this ain't it. But if you want depth, character, and a city that works hard and plays harder, Chicago delivers. That's everything I wish I knew before moving to Chicago. If you're from Chi-Town, drop your best survival tip in the comments. If you're thinking about moving, ask anything. I've got you. This is DeepMind Daily. Subscribe for the truth about big moves, mental health, and money, all without the sugarcoating.